Woo! We are back. Oh man, we are back after so long. How long has it been? It's been months.
It has been months.
We took a hiatus last year.
Yeah, because money is funny and SoundCloud sucks.
Yeah, so here we are on YouTube.
We're on YouTube.
Where it's free for everyone.
For now.
How
you been? Like I say, as if haven't been with you this entire time. How have you been, Steph?
I've been amazing-ish. How have you been?
I have been alive.
Yeah. We've both been alive. Alive is a good word.
Alive it's better than the alternative most of the time.
A lot has been happening since anyone has heard from us last, at least in this format, you know.
Yeah. We went to a freaking con.
We did
we went to a whole ass con.
We went to a whole ass con.
We had like 2 or 3 whole ass holidays. I had a birthday.
Yeah, you had a birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy belated.
Yes, happy belated birthday. Your birthday was in October.
In October.
I haven't had a birthday yet. My birthday is this month.
Next week, actually.
Next week. My birthday is next week.
More or less 10 days from now.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
So awesome.
What else happened? The country continues to fall into peril beneath our glorious Cheeto.
Yes, indeed. We go closer and closer to a nuclear annihilation every day.
Every single day. And it's magnificent.
Yes. Net neutrality got gutted, but we'll see.
Yeah, we shall see. The
fight isn't technically.
The fight is not over. Y'all keep annoying people. Keep telling people y'all need net neutrality. We need net neutrality.
Yeah, because if we lose it, deuces.
Deuces, like this is over. We thought we were going to be done for a minute, but we're back.
We found a loophole.
We did. Because we ain't got no money, y'all. And this is why you should donate on our Patreon.
That's a plug. That's a very obvious plug.
It is a plug. It's That Black Anime Podcast. Patreon.com/That Black Anime Podcast. If you give us money, the more we can focus on this and, not have to work.
Yeah, we're at the point where you get to come back. You get to hear us talk about anime and cheat the shit and all that. We're doing we're back with a studio trick, quote, sorta, kinda. I say sorta, kinda because we already started. It's already 14. Yeah, but we're doing a sorta, kinda studio trigger month. Yeah, because for example, this week we started with Kill La Kill.
Kill La Kill. Oh man, I started watching this. This is the first time I watched the whole thing, and it was worth it.
This is I want to say, 3rd attempt to watch the whole thing, but my 2nd time actually getting the entire way through it.
It was good. It was
it's a very good anime.
Super good. Like a lot of people think it's just like about fan service and nudity and sexy times, but it's not. Like,
here's the deal. Kill La Kill's fan service doesn't really bother me all that much, simply because there's a lot going on. The fan service is very secondary.
It is, right?
It's almost just part of the art style.
It is. Like, it's
part of the aesthetic.
Yeah, it's more so about accepting who you are and accepting yourself and using it to fight evil.
Yeah, pretty much.
The basic summary. And, there's fashion, of course, because it's an anime about clothing.
First half of the series.
The first half of the series.
It starts out in this, it's I want to say it's like almost like kind of like 20 minutes to the future or whatever.
Right.
But it's like this.
Did you say 20 minutes into the future?
I mean, that's the trope. That's the name of the trope, more or less. Like, it's like slightly in the future, but also very close to real life modern time.
Yeah.
But it's so it takes place in this. I want to say it's a school, but it's more like a city in the school.
It's like a city. It's school built or a city built around a school
called I don't know how to pronounce it. Honoji Academy.
Yeah, Honojin Academy.
Right, and the way it works is the higher your rank in the school, the higher your social class. Right. And it's split into
0 star, 1 star, all the way up to 3 stars?
Yeah. And
3 stars are the highest, and then you have the head of the academy.
Satsuki Kiryon, my favorite character. So basically, the stars are they're this element. I don't want to spoil it just yet, but in the anime called it's basically called life fibers. It's basically like a power source. It's basically,
I'm gonna cut that spoiler out. So.
Yeah, it's all good. It's basically like a power source, and it sort of turns the school uniforms into like battle uniforms.
Yeah, it brings your whole being, like It magnifies your strengths. And
yeah. Oh, you
literally
got special
everything
powers.
about you. Gives you special powers.
Yeah, and each you're placed in the school. So 1 star. If you're a no star, that means you haven't been given Satsuki, the leader of the school. This hasn't given you like a. One, you have to be a part of a club, and you have to be like the
club president.
In
order to get a uniform.
Yeah, so it's like the bottom of the bottom, and the poor people, the no star uniform.
No star. It's just a regular school uniform.
Yeah, they're the under achievers. They've been called Mako,
Mako,
my second
favorite characters.
Yeah,
she's amazing.
Yep. Then there's 1 star, which I think they revealed it. Like they have 10% life fibers. Right. 2 star is 20%, and all the way up. And all the way up. And what we start is, and that's our setting. We start with our main character, Ryuko Matoi.
She just shows up one day.
Yeah, this biker chick with a giant. It looks like a sword, but it's actually like a giant half of a scissor.
Right. That her dad gave her.
It left her. Because she's looking for her father's killer because 6 months before the story, it's revealed that 6 months before the story, her father...
Somebody murdered him with the other half of the scissor blade.
Right. Exactly.
It makes a giant pair of scissors.
Yeah. And she basically came to the school to get information. She got a tip that she can get information on her father's killer.
Right.
And she gets instantly... She knew this whole... how all this works. She comes into she clashes with Satsuki and her
immediately because she rides up to the school and is like, "Give me information on my dad's killer, or else I'm gonna cut this whole motherfucker up."
Yeah, basically she comes and just start throwing all the monkey wrenches into the system,
all the hands.
Now Satsuki, it's. The first half of the season, it's like hinted that Satsuki knows something about it. Not that she's involved, but that she knows something about it.
She knows.
The problem is, Satsuki kind of sees herself. What's the best way to describe it?
Untouchable.
Untouchable. She is a general. She is a teenage girl.
She runs the school.
She runs that school.
She is like, we don't see anybody else running it but her. She is more or less the principal of the school.
Yeah, and that makes her basically the mayor of that city.
Yeah.
She is in charge. Yeah. And it's like...
And she's like a 17-year-old girl.
Right. She runs it with a
iron fist.
It's a dictatorship.
Yeah, she has everything set how it's supposed to be. Everything that we just talked about was set up by her. She built the school from the ground up since kindergarten.
Yep, and then literally since kindergarten. And then you have Ryuko that just shows up and like it being rude and shit and like making demands. You don't make demands from Satsuki.
No, you do not.
And that kind of her and then her clashing with the system is kind of how they come into contact. Ryuko also finds. First of all, she fights one of the boxing club.
Yeah, he's like a 2-star, right?
Yeah, he's like a 1 or 2.
Oh yeah, he's a 1 or 2 star.
Yeah, and she fights him. She gets her ass kicked because she doesn't have a uniform.
Yeah, he beats her ass immediately.
Mako, I think Mako saved her life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mako, my second favorite character.
Mako becomes her best friend, or like as soon as they meet, Mako's like, "We are best friends now," and they stayed best friends through the entire anime.
Mako needs her own like section of the whole.
Right, Mako. We'll get to Mako when we get to character.
But basically, how it starts is Ryuko also finds something else her father left her, which is it looks like an innocent school uniform, but it's a sentient piece of clothing, like.
She finds it like under the house where he died.
Yeah, and it's
because she's bleeding. Like she falls in this pile of clothes and she bleeds onto it, and like this,
it wakes up.
Yeah, it
talks to her.
Imagine this school uniform jumps up out of this pile of clothing and is like, "Put me on right now. I'm gonna force myself onto you. Wear me." And she's like, "What the fuck?"
And then when she activates it, it becomes a super skimpy battle armor, which is stronger than all the. Not only is stronger than all the. Goku uniform simply because it's like 100% life fibers.
Yeah.
But also it can get stronger by like absorbing life fiber from one she defeats.
Yeah, so whoever she defeats, it gets stronger. Like as the anime goes on, she absorbs more and more life fibers and it gets more and more strong.
Yeah.
And it learns.
Yep. And basically the first half, and I want to say like the first 12 episodes is her fighting the school system and climbing the ranks, like taking out all the club captains, and then getting to the point where she get to the elite four.
Oh, so basically, it's like if you've ever watched an anime, you know if it's a fighting anime, there's always a tournament. episode or
it's
a
not
tournament
really
arc.
I wouldn't even call it a tournament. That's like the end of the first.
I'm just saying, like in comparison, like it's like that. It's like a tournament.
Yeah,
arc.
it's like if you ever watch the shonen, you know how it works. She basically had to fight her way up to the top because Satsuki basically tells her, "Yeah, if you want information on your dad, you're gonna have to beat me.
You got to beat everybody below me to get to me."
Yeah, and that includes not only all the club captains, but also the only were they 2-star, 3-star, the Elite Four.
The Elite Four is all 3-star.
Basically, Satsuki's entourage. Yeah. The ones right on. You have Gamagura.
Right under her. Gamagura is my favorite character. Yeah, we'll get to him.
The leader of the discipline squad. You have Nanon, who's leader of the band.
Yep.
Sanagayama, the Kendo. I think he's the Kendo theme leader.
Oh yeah.
And then there's the hacker whose name I don't remember because I don't care about him.
He's pretty he doesn't do much. Yeah. But he stays in the background as most hackers do.
It seems pretty standard and straightforward for a shonen series, but it's actually really good. Yeah. Like the action is amazing.
Oh yeah, the action and fight scenes are magnificent.
Yep, and it's more than that though. It has a lot of heart.
It does. So let's get into these episodes.
I think Satsuki. Basically, Ryuko is staying with Mako because Mako's a no star. Right. Her family is poor.
They bring her in to stay with her. So
her dad's a back alley doctor.
He's a back alley doctor in the slums.
They have her mom. He's
a cook who can make basically croquets out of anything, mystery meat, anything.
Like the master chef. She has a younger brother who
He's a magnificent thief. That's how they met. She met the brother.
Yeah.
He tried to steal from her, and then she kicked their asses.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, never mind. That's my superpower. Is knowing when somebody is stronger than me.
And a dog in a hoodie.
And a dog in a hoodie named Guts.
Yeah. Her relationship with that family and Mako grows to the point where it's very endearing. They're not annoying.
She becomes part of the family. They adopt her into the family. Like, she talks to the uniform because it talks... what's the uniform's name?
Senketsu.
Senketsu talks to her, but nobody else can hear her, and they're like, that is really weird, but we love her, so...
They reveal later in the series why that is, but we'll get to that.
We'll get to that later when we talk about the second half of the series, but...
I want to say that,
we'll get into spoilers.
Couple of things I love about the series. I love Mako because Mako in any other anime with weaker writing, Mako would have been the character you want dead. But in this, she is a 3-dimensional character. She seems silly. She had these little hallelujah moments.
Oh my! When she explains things,
she goes into like a monologue once an episode, and it's like this weird non sequitur that's kind of also happens to be relevant.
It kind of turns into her superpower towards the end.
She seems stupid, but she's not.
She's not.
She's actually very strong.
She just has selective hearing.
She's a good and very strong, very smart character. It's just that she's just not normal.
Nobody in this anime is normal, quote unquote.
My second favorite character is definitely Satsuki. I'll explain that more when we get into spoiler. But Satsuki is. She is such a good antagonist. She's a good character, period.
Yeah, she's a great antagonist in the first half.
When she gets her hand on, she is like, it showed when she's the background of the Elite Four, like how she met them. It showed basically like she worked, even though her mother is the ruler of the CEO of the major company that controls a lot of powers.
We don't even see her until later. We don't even see Sasuke's mother until later in the series.
Sasuke earned where she is.
Oh yeah, she fought for it. She built. Like
she was able to fight
through sheer determination.
Like even with the Kamui Senketsu increasing Ryuko's power, at first she was struggling again.
Oh yeah, we get to see them fight a few times before
without a uniform. By the way,
without a uniform, and even with Senketsu, Ryoko was having a lot of trouble.
Ryuko was having issues, and when she got hers, it became crazier. Yeah, even toward the end, where when there are characters who are definitely stronger than her, Sasuke is still she's able to fight Nui, who will also get to Nui Harame.
Oh my god!
She was able to fight her on equal footing. She was the first. Think about that for a second. With no superpowers and just her Jinketsu, she was able to fight Nui, one of the most dangerous characters in the second most dangerous antagonist in the show, I'd argue. On an equal footing through skill alone.
Only skill, no superpowers, no nothing.
And beyond that, her end game, you don't know it until the second half of the season start. You don't really learn
her the later half.
Yeah, you don't guess her end game. You're not.
You can't. She plays her cards real close to the chest.
Yeah, exactly.
Even for the audience, like
she's one of those villains that even when she loses, she wins in a way.
Yeah, because she planned everything.
Yeah,
all of it. And the thing about Ryuko is that she's a hot mess.
She's hot blooded. She's reckless.
Super, like that is her thing. She has no plan. She just goes in swinging.
Yeah,
all the time.
At least for a while, she does pay for that, and she does learn from her mistakes. Though.
She does learn from her mistakes, and she does. Yeah.
Granted, it's understandable because she is on a mission. One, you learn that even before her dad died, they didn't get along when she was in school. Like her backstory, apparently she was delinquent. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's like part of it too. Yeah, but part of it is she's on a quest of revenge. Like,
yeah. She wants to find out who killed her dad and get absolute revenge on them, whatever that may be. She doesn't even know what the revenge she's going to get. Yeah. She just wants to find her dad's killer and the other scissor blade.
Yeah, exactly. And it's still, like, she still managed to be likable because definitely her interactions with her best friend Mako and their family, it humanizes her a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Which, that's part of the reason I'm going to talk about my favorite episode 7.
Yeah.
In which, episode 7 is an episode in which Mako and the best way to describe it, Mako and Ryuko get the idea to like cheat the system once she realizes, the higher you are in status in the school, the higher your actual economic and social status is. Right. So she's living with this family who's been treating her well, and they're having nice dinners and everything that basically adopted her into the family. She's thinking, ooh, Mako, have an idea. How about we start our own club? In that way,
the Fight Club.
Like, so basically, she starts a fight club that way, because Japanese schools have clubs apparently. Yeah. Something I've seen in a lot of animes, and it's like she's using that. So the more clubs that she defeats.
Yeah, she's gonna get in. Her plan. Yeah, this is like the only time she makes a plan.
Yeah, she makes Ryuko the
president.
The president, and by the way,
because she has to fill out all the paperwork, and Ryuko's like, no, I'm not doing that.
Ryuko does all the fighting, and this is the episode 1. It gives you an insight into Mako's character. She will do anything for the people she loves.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And it gets to the point where they climb up to It climbs up to. They're like one of the top, like right beneath Elite Four, one of the top. Clubbed in the school, but unfortunately, it's kind of like a rags to riches tale, and it's like, if you ever heard that song "More Money, More Problems," it's sort of like that. Like it shows in the beginning, they're all eating lunch, everything happy, but towards the end, it's like everybody's rich now. The dad and the mom are all going out.
They're not eating dinner together anymore because that's a big thing for her. Like she has no family.
Like Mako becomes like super professional. Yeah. Everybody in that family except Ryuko and Mako has hoes. Like, like the dad has hoes, the mama has hoes,
the dog has hoes.
Like they're not sleeping with them, but they have like an entourage of hoes. The kid has hoes. The dog has poodles. That was funny to me.
They got a whole new car, a whole new house, whole new clothes.
Yeah, and a whole new attitude. They all basically it shows money's changing them. And Ryuko get to the point where she's eating alone again, and she's like, oh yeah, she's just up to like, yeah, I'm done with this.
Yeah, like they get to the point where Mako gets to be a 2-star.
Yeah,
she gets her own Goku uniform.
Yeah, see, because Ryuko is like, okay, I'm ending this, I'm done. Now, and that creates conflict between her and Mako because, well, for Mako, it's not just, this is just not thing we're doing. It's like, this is literally...
She's going to do everything she can to get her family out of the slums.
Yeah, exactly. And Ryuko is going like, I'm just tired of doing this. I want to go back to us hanging out. Like,
right. It's like, it's not just that for Mako. It's real shit for Mako. Right. It's like you get to see the branch of their motives in that episode.
And so Satsuki ends up giving Mako her Goku uniform, which is, oh my god,
Mako's uniform is the best.
It's like, it's a fight. So what you think, like a Japanese delinquent in a fight club, what you think it is? She had the little leak hanging out her mouth. Yeah. That you see out of Japanese delinquents. She had the hat. She had like the Jotaro from JoJo hat. She's wearing her jacket like a cape.
Brass knuckles that say Mako.
Oh my! I love them so much, and it basically makes her ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it makes her a superpower.
Yeah, because I think part of it is the life fibers, but also is part of it like the willpower of the user.
Yeah. The life fibers work with the user in their uniform, which is like every uniform is made for the user.
Mako is power.
Oh yeah, you get to see at that point. Also, you get to see in the end how powerful she is too.
Yeah, you're watching an episode like, oh, she's not gonna fight. You think for a second she's gonna hesitate? No, she starts beating the shit out of Ryuko.
Yeah. And Ryuko doesn't actually activate Senketsu to fight her.
No, she does, but then she deactivates.
Oh yeah, because she's like, I'm not gonna beat my best friend up.
And then her family shows up, and they're like, beat her, don't be that much.
Kick her ass.
And towards the end, like after she deactivates Senketsu and she's about to do a hit it's a really well done scene.
Yeah.
The hit that would have killed her, she misses, causes a crater in the ground. Like, why didn't y'all stop me? Why are y'all making me trying to kill her? Like,
right.
And this is this moment where they just it does the rag to riches thing.
It's very well done.
It's very well done, because normally when I hear songs like More Money, More Problems, I'm like, I like to quote ODB, like I like the P Diddy, formerly Puff Daddy, when the song came out. I like to quote ODB at the time, his response to that song. I forget the name of the song, but it's like, more money, more problem, my ass.
Right. If I would have experienced these problems.
Yeah. The thing is, look, I understand that everybody from all walks of life have their own set of problems, and sometimes those problems are different, but that doesn't make them lesser. Right. But at the same time, it's the fact having more money does make not being in a slum, having more money means better access to more resources.
Right.
And so in a sense, regardless of what your problems are, I have to be like, so normally when I hear those kind of stories, I'm like, no, but this one actually did a good job of setting it up.
Yeah, because it did show like the problems that came from them splitting up. Basically it split their family up from having all that money.
And I mean, at the end of the episode, basically reset, but they end up back in the slum. But they're actually happy, and I actually believe it.
Yeah.
And like in most of other shows, I see not just anime, just shows, and I see that narrative and I see that episode, and I'm like, whatever. But it actually worked for this one.
Yeah, it does. My favorite episode comes right after that, because my favorite character is Gamagori, and you get to see them fight finally.
He is my second favorite.
I love him so much.
He's this huge.
He's a big guy.
Apparently, he's half American.
Really?
Yeah, according I was doing some reading. Apparently, the writer said he was supposed to be half American.
I love him.
He is the leader of he is the most loyal of the Elite Four. They're all loyal to Satsuki.
They're all the most
because he the head of the discipline committee.
Yes, and his uniform gets more powerful the more damage it takes.
So she had to fight all four of the. Toward the end, they were kind of hinting. Towards the end of the first part of the series, it's sort of like a tournament episode, like Pixie was saying. Like like she had to fight the Elite Four. Yeah.
It's a great name for them.
Yeah, exactly. And it's basically a tournament. Yeah. The first one she fights is even though she had already fought Sanagayama, who is the kendo dude. Yeah. She fought him a few episodes earlier, and she beat him.
She beat him, but then he came back.
Yeah. It was because he was a kendo champion who relied on his eyes. His eyes basically made him like a master swordsman. He could read her every movement, basically eat twitch.
Because his uniform gave him more eyes.
Yeah, basically. It enhanced his ability he already had, which is
he could see every movement. So
and he could basically had a skill to guess. It's like if you ever seen a samurai show or samurai anime or a samurai movie, you get it. It's like he was like a master swordsman, but
with the uniform, he can see muscle twitches and he can anticipate literally any move she's gonna make.
It was a good fight. She beat him. I'm not gonna spoil how she did it, but you can probably guess. But the episode didn't end there, because then he realized he gets his eyes sewn shut, right? Yeah. And then
to enhance his other senses.
And then at the end of the episode, he beats the shit.
Oh yeah, he kicks her ass.
Also, another thing I did when I was doing some research for this, just so I can have some sound smart. Apparently, Sanagayama is supposed to be the strongest of the Elite Four. Yeah. And it shows. Why? Yeah,
But yeah.
But Gamagori, the first one she actually fights, Gamagori. He's loyal to Satsuki. He's loyal to the rules, obviously. But he isn't an out and out villain. It's more
no. He's more he does what Satsuki tells him to do.
Yeah, he's following the rules, and since Ryuko is against the rules, technically
Ryuko is her.
Exactly.
Only when they're on school campus, though.
Yeah.
So like, when he's off campus, he's like just a regular dude.
He chill. He gave them a ride.
He drives a pit car.
Like, no joke. That the tournament started. Like it was like 8 a.m. and she was supposed to fight him, but then he wouldn't fight her because the official time for the match is supposed to be 1 p.m. and
right.
the rules say
the rules say 1 p.m. We're not fighting until 1 p.m.
And he just sat there. Like,
yeah.
God. Like,
she's like, I'm ready to get it up. He's like, what? It's not 1 p.m., honey.
He is devoted to
devoted, like rules.
Which makes sense when you realize his Goku uniform. His power of it is the chakra regalia.
Yes.
It's basically S&M. It's
basically
like, the more you damage him,
the more you whip him, the
more you attack him,
it builds up to a magnificent climax.
Yes,
that explodes with power.
Yes, and with a whole bunch of it's very clear what they're going for.
It's very clear
how he reacts to when he's getting whipped. Like, oh, I've been a bad boy. Like the uniform, it has a ball. Like
it has a ball gag.
The transform version not only has whips but a ball gag.
Yes,
he's all about discipline. Like
all about the discipline.
Yeah, it becomes it grows. It becomes
engorged
before it transforms.
It's great. I love it.
Then you have when he fight next. She fought the hacker dude next. I didn't.
That one was okay.
Yeah.
And then the music girl, I liked her a lot.
No. The one who had been with Satsuki the longest.
Yeah.
Her best friend.
Yeah.
Nanon was interesting.
She was very interesting.
She had an attitude, but it was nice.
Yeah, like I really like her costumes too.
Yeah.
Of course, like obviously in this anime it's about clothing. The costumes are amazing.
Yeah.
Like if you have a chance, look up cosplayers that cosplay from this anime. Like I can only they're so talented, especially those that do Ryuko. Like the body confidence you've got to have. But we can get into spoilers here.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to talk about the second half of the episode.
Okay, so the second half of the anime.
Sorry.
The second half starts officially right. The first half ends right after she's beaten the first three of the Elite Four. She's about to do a rematch against Sonic Ayama with his new Mark II uniform.
Right.
All of a sudden, this Nui Harume, who I've already mentioned.
Spoilers. By the way, did I say spoilers already?
Yeah, she pops in, really bubbly, annoyingly bubbly girl with an eye patch. She shows up. She sticks her finger in his armor, finds
this is
the light fiber.
Strongest guy, mind you, the strongest of the Elite Four, right under Satsuki.
She grabs one of his threads
with her pinky finger.
Yeah, she reaches in there, and they state later this is supposed to be impossible. She pulls it out, and it just destroys his armor.
Yeah,
and then she reveals who she is because she interrupted his fight with She basically did interrupt this fight with Ryuko. Right. She pulls out the other scissor blade, and that's when we find out.
I killed your father.
She very cheerfully admits
by the way.
and Ryuko at this point has been getting stronger with each episode, and she basically loses it.
Yes, Sengetsu has been learning things, and
she overdoes it to the point where because Sengetsu drinks her blood.
A monster.
Yeah, because he drinks her blood, and it also draws her emotions to a certain extent.
Yeah,
and she goes wild. Keep in mind, it still isn't enough to beat Nui.
Oh yeah, no, she can't even hit Nui.
Nah, Nui is dangerous.
Yeah, she's mad dangerous. We can't.
She's they call it her official title, the Grand Contour. Yeah, but she's basically like in that clothing company that ruled the world. She's basically like the top tailor.
Yeah, she is, and these names
like she had the for example,
Satsuki has her own tailor as well, but like Nui.
Yeah, Satsuki is at the point where it's very clear that Nui is not. It's later revealed that Nui definitely above Satsuki in the food chain, but it's like on the surface level they seem to be equal. So, for example, she can ban Nui from her school, but Nui is only choosing to follow the rules.
Yeah, like
she
doesn't really even like ban her. She just like doesn't like her because she's annoying and very strong, and Satsuki knows she can't beat her.
Yeah. Also, and plus she knows that. She is whatever her mom Ragyo had planning. Yeah, Nui is with it.
Oh yeah, Nui is 100% down with it.
And then once, but after Nui defeats, after Ryuko goes crazy, she's healing, and then the next episode where Nui, it's a mild distraction. Nui destroyed the uniform. Yeah, Senketsu it's for drama mistake. Blah blah blah. We I think blah 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 a lot. The second half opens up because we're focused on the greater it does more. The second half focuses more on the world as a whole outside the academy.
The academy is basically character building.
Yeah, it's basically
everything that happens in the academy is like
the point of the academy is like at that point. Well, at least it's revealed at first that Sasuke was like It's basically for the sake of creating an army and taking over academies in other parts of the country.
Right.
She's creating soldiers.
Yeah, to take up the mantle against her mother, who is a character.
Ooh, that's a big reveal too.
Yeah,
but Ragyo,
we are in spoilers.
Oh, true. So Sasuke's mom, Ragyo Kiryoin, the quote unquote big bad, revealed to be the big bad of the series, the one everyone's even Satsuki is following orders from. It was real that basically it's all part of Ragyo's plan. Who is, oh my god, she's a character. Her clothing.
It's implied that when you have a whole bunch of life fibers on you, like it amplifies everything, including like your base desires, and your basest instincts. So she does a lot of very uncomfortable stuff.
It basically revealed towards the middle of the second half, I want to say, that basically life fibers are aliens that are taking over the world, and the Ragyo is working for them, and her master plan is to convert all humans into energy sources for the life fibers.
Right.
Like they're parasite. They're more like symbiotes. Because if they're a parasite, they would burn out the host too quickly.
Exactly.
And it's also revealed that Sasuke was her whole gambit the entire time. Her antagonism against Ryuko was to train her, was to turn against her mother, because in her backstory, she wants revenge against her mother. Not only does she want to stop her mother's operation, but basically wiping out humanity and making them slaves to the alien life fibers and slave to clothing, but also you get revenge for what she perceives to be the death of her father and
her sister,
which is, spoiler alert, turns out Satsuki's dad faked his own death, changed his appearance, and stole his other daughter. And guess who the daughter is? Ryuko.
Yep.
So that's what we learned. And Ryuko was experimented on, and the reason Ryuko can hear Senketsu's voice, and the reason why she keeps growing so powerful, is later revealed that she was experimented on, and she's basically like a hybrid. She's a human hybrid.
She is a life fiber.
Like she's a life fiber and a human hybrid.
Yeah.
But so is Ragyo, and
so is Nui.
Nui sort of. Nui was
she does literally pull out her heart.
Well, yeah, but Nui was artificially made.
True, she was made in the original life fiber womb.
Basically, it makes them after that reveal, it unlocks something. Not only does it make them strong to the point where towards the end, like some of the things Ryuko can do without even putting Senketsu on, she can slice. She sliced the tops off of buildings miles away with a flick of her wrist. With the flick of the wrist.
When she was real super angry.
Yeah, Ragyo, they can all heal. Like, for example,
she finds out who she is and what she is.
Yep.
She's still rejecting it at that point, too. Yep. So before she even accepts who she is, she's, ultra powerful.
Yeah, Ragyo is basically immortal as long as she has the life fibers.
Yeah.
But then we also learned that the scissor blades her dad made, when fused together, create a weapon that can
destroy
life fibers.
Yeah. Which is important.
And then at the end of the anime is basically like Satsuki, Ryuko, and the humanity versus Ragyo and the life fibers and Nui.
Right.
And I feel like I'm wrapping it up like the end is bad. It's not a bad ending. In fact, it's very good.
It actually wraps up really nicely.
Very good ending. Very epic.
Oh yeah, the final fight is super epic. Or the final 3 or 4 episodes are some of the most epic anime episodes. Some of the most epic fights.
It's borderline Dragon Ball Z scale fights.
Yeah,
it gets to the end.
Global. Some crazy shit happens, y'all.
The last fight takes place.
We can't even describe how epic it is.
A couple of the last fights take place in almost another dimension in outer space.
Right, and then you have when you see the original life fiber when it actually reveals itself and comes out.
Yeah, it's very alien.
Yeah, it's gonna come out and take over the world, and 100% of the clothing on the Earth is taking over 100% of the humans.
I feel like I'm not getting I'm not giving many details I want because I actually want people to watch this.
Oh yeah.
But it's really good, y'all.
We gave some of the big reveals, but there's still some reason to watch it. Yeah. It's really good. You should definitely watch it.
I want to say at least watch the. Honestly, I took the first episode, but I know some people were put off by the fan service or whatever. stick with honestly.
I mean, it's like Barbie nudity.
Yeah, and not only that, but the fan service is like the violence offsets a lot.
Oh yeah,
the violence offsets a lot.
It's definitely more violent than sexual.
Yeah, and it's. I would argue, and I will have a trigger warning because Raggio does legit sexually harass her daughter.
Yeah, she does molest her daughter, both of her daughters.
And New Way at least threatens.
Yeah,
but it's I would argue. Other than that, I at least recommend sticking with the 7 episodes before you make your judgment. Because they're all good. Yeah. It's a good show. It's a perfect mix between it's good action, the drama's good. Pretty much everything. Everything works for me. Yeah,
it's a very well done anime.
It has a lot of heart.
I enjoy watching it.
Yeah, it has a lot of heart. The comedy works.
Yeah, it never seemed to dip in action like it. Yeah. It was steady the whole time. I didn't get bored.
It never annoyed me, which is weird because there were some bits like Mako doing the hallelujah thing. You think it would have got annoying, but it was never annoying.
It was cute. It was cute, and
it
actually came in handy at the end.
She actually contributed.
And even without her superpowers, and she does get her cool uniform back, you guys. Yes. Just so you know.
Yeah. At least temporarily.
Temporarily, she does.
It ends on a good note too.
It does.
I recommend it wholeheartedly.
Yeah. So we will end on a good note as well. We'll try to be back next week, maybe the week after. Who knows?
Yeah, we're gonna try to watch Little Witch Academia. We haven't decided. I want to watch the movie. I want to watch the series, but I know there's also a movie that I think came before the series.
Whichever we have time to watch.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, we'll do what we have time to do. It's easier if you give us money.
Yeah. It's good to be back.
It is good to be back. We're glad to be here for you guys and recording again and talking about anime and watching anime again.
Yeah, I can tell you the next few episodes are definitely going to be Studio Trigger episodes because I'm a bit on a Studio Trigger kick.
I'm ready. Let's do it. We want to watch Panty and Stocking. I've seen it already.
We can make time for it.
Let's do it.
I definitely want to make time for Gurren Lagann. The thing about Panty and Stocking and Gurren Lagann is that Studio Trigger wasn't a thing when those were made, but the people who worked on those after, later on, the ones who created Studio Trigger, were the same. That's why they look similar because
we'll count it.
It's proto Studio Trigger.
We'll count it. Yeah. It counts.
So. If it wasn't for Gurren Lagann, there would be no Studio Trigger.
Right. So that's what we're on. So if that's something you guys are interested in, share the links.
Like, subscribe,
share. Like, subscribe, share. Follow us on Twitter. We're That Black Anime Podcast. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is where we'll be uploading the episodes now.
Because it's free.
This is free. Yeah, do all the social media things.
The social medias.
Yeah.
In the Facebooks and the YouTubes.
Yeah. Anything else you want to plug?
Nah, I'm good.
No?
Yep. Grumpy Skunk as always.
Grumpy Skunk Cosplay. Follow me on IG on Grumpy Skunk Cosplay.
For the commissions, that's your own thing.
Yep, that's my own thing. That's how I make my money, though I'm probably going to stop doing the crochet commissions for a while just so I can make some stuff for myself.
Yeah.
Trying to get a 9 to 5.
Yeah.